Hi Collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship for ourselves first, okay? So that we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes with managing our emotions so you can identify your intuition, so you can seek your Tour Cup, okay? You can seek your good relationships with good partners by using your intuition so you can bring about your own health, your own wealth, but through spirituality. Someone's looking at a proposal or sharing an attraction that's the same, because it looks like someone is very highly spiritual, okay, and it looks like somebody wants to come in and give someone recognition, because it seems to be a lack of communication. There was a space between soulmates. All right, so now we're looking at the attraction of creating, okay, an abundance from within yourself, okay, to create that balance from in you to co-create with the universe so you can seek your soulmate, okay? But someone seems to be quite possessive, okay, over a partnership or over connection when it comes to unity. Someone's looking at someone's proposal. Maybe someone feels like it's a risky business and they're gambling. Maybe an earth sign person, because now it looks like stubbornness. Maybe a Scorpio person. Take it as it resonates. Because now we're looking at partnership. Someone doesn't want to co-create with the universe because someone has a lack of teamwork. Maybe someone trying to take control, okay, because they may lose a team of people due to disorganization of the thoughts when it comes to service in a team. Someone is obsessed and creating a risky investment towards a proposal or an attraction to a Tour Cup, because it seems to be a lack of organization. Someone doesn't have patience. This is why the Knight of Pentacles is upside down. So now this team or a group of people is looking at a conflict, or someone's working alone due to possessiveness of the Four of Pentacles. Someone had greed or desire for long-term security by bringing distractions towards a Tour Cup, because maybe this person is obsessed and wants to be in the team with a Tour Cup, but it will take away their center point. You know, somebody wants to be center of attraction, so they need to be working alone. Someone seems to be very disorganized when it comes to risky investment. But now we're using the insight. Someone has an insight, maybe Aries person when it comes to control, maybe a Capricorn person. Now you're looking at someone's opportunities when it comes to someone's horizon. Someone trying to expand, but they have a lack of team, because someone's very disorganized within a team. Maybe an earth sign person, Capricorn person, or Aries person. But the courage and the ability to go forward is a lack of teamwork, because now someone's looking ahead to expand, okay? Because now we're looking at a rapid growth. Maybe someone's on the spirit of strength and using the intuition to go away from a lack of team, which is an Aries, an earth sign person, a water sign person. So now we're seeing the Prince of Charming following one's heart towards a proposal, maybe towards a Tour Cup. But someone's very obsessed about a Tour Cup, okay? Because someone's lazy. They need a team of people because they're very disorganized. But they're creating too much group conflicts within a group. So now maybe the Tour Cup, a partnership with an air sign person, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person is going for a breakthrough. When you have clarity within yourself and you follow your intuition and your spiritual guidance, someone's creating a new beginning, because now someone has loads of ideas, loads of plans when it comes to clarity, communication, passion. Because now we're looking at a relationship with oneself to bring about a good partnership, to sail within your ships of oceans, of connections, of unity. Okay, because someone's looking at proposal in a rapid speed, rapid movement, and someone's obsessed, maybe Sagittarius person in this group. Or we have clarity that maybe an earth sign person is obsessed with the breakthrough of an air sign person. So now you're looking at movements, travel. Someone's looking at a quick decision when it comes to maybe Sagittarius person or an earth sign person. They're looking at the decisions of control. Someone's looking at speed. Someone's looking at news that arrive, but there seems to be a lack of teamwork and obsessions instead of being everyone working together. It's become very disorganized because there seems to be news that arrived for a team to work on something, but became very obsessive with people trying to hold on to people's properties because they have that desire for long-term security. So now we're looking at a situation where maybe there is a Capricorn person or a Sagittarius person or an Aries person in this situation where there's too much insecurities, addictions, dependencies, and smothering because of obsessions, because someone keeps looking at a Two of Cups in the relationship with an air sign person or a fire sign person. So in this group, it could be 3 women or a mother or someone that acts like mothering. They're very fragile and very needy. So someone had this insight of someone's opportunities that wanting to try to bring in horizon. Now someone's understanding, someone's very obsessed, stubborn, lazy, and very disorganized at work. Maybe a Taurus person and an Aries person. Someone has an insight of the emotions of an upside down Queen of Cups. She could be a Pisces or a Taurus person that's very needy. So now we're looking at poverty. Maybe somebody has an insight, or maybe someone's ship's coming in is being blocked because of ill will and ill health and obsession over an Aries or Sagittarius and a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. This person has to be isolated, but this person doesn't want to be left out in the cold. That's why they're probably acting fragile within this team of people, but there seems to be a lack of teamwork. Someone doesn't want to be left out, but they have to be. They're thieving, and now they're very worried about their pentacles. But it was a difficult situation when it comes to maybe friends. Maybe there was divided loyalty when it comes to being like the idealistic kind of romantic Prince Charming. Someone's following their heart for a proposal. But it seems to be maybe a Libra person is now looking at stagnation, a difficult choice when it comes to maybe blocking a Taurus or Aries person due to dependency, addiction, smothering, needy, fragile, obsessiveness, maybe over an air sign person, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person. We're looking at a stalemate because it became an indecision over romance. So now we're looking at oppositions. Someone's waiting, okay? So now we see the strain of someone, but you've got to balance your emotions and cover your heart. Don't block your heart because the heart is the seat of the soul. Okay, it seems to be a difficult decision that's being made. We're looking at stalemates, okay, when it comes to a Two of Cups, because somebody's maybe working very high. Someone's working very hard, maybe the Two of Cups couple, maybe an air sign, okay, because now they're at work looking at self-mastery, looking at rapid speed of action, movement. Someone's traveling with a quick decision because there seems to be obsessiveness, maybe from an earth sign person, needs to be controlled because they're saying, I have insight about someone's following their heart when it comes to proposal because there was a stagnation. Maybe because if someone's looking at isolation, this is why there was stagnation because they made themselves an opposition. Someone's waiting, okay, because now you see a strain of someone's anger. Maybe a fire sign person because someone's seeking attention-seeking person at work. Very impulsive, egoistic person, very reckless, impatient when it comes to movements. Too much obsessiveness. Because now we're looking at someone's insecurities. Maybe a Capricorn or Taurus person or Aries person or a Sagittarius person. Someone's very heartbroken at work or when it comes to work. Because someone's looking at separation or a divorce. Because somebody was purposely breaking someone's heart because they're very obsessed with the rapid speeds of a Libra person, a friend maybe of a Sagittarius person at work. The truth is out about someone's insecurities, someone's dependent. But Aquarius person is leaving them behind, moving forward, because we understand someone's a stalker and someone needs to relocate because the Aquarius person look at brighter days ahead. They were blocked, all right, from working with a team on purpose because somebody was smothering. Someone's very needy, a Capricorn person, very reckless spending, okay? Someone's being very open about giving because someone's looking at financial insecurities and instabilities because now Taurus person will eventually have a lack of direction because they have a lack of direction, because they have a lack of discipline, because they can do as they want. I can do whatever I like. So now someone's going to be having traveling issues because someone feels defeated by opposition, which is a Libra, Taurus person or Aquarius person. So now we understand the reasons and logics while someone acts very fragile, because they want to be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person. So now they're going to be left out in the cold because someone sees the obsessiveness of somebody. King of Cups. King of Cups is looking at recklessness. Okay, maybe he's looking at emotional control, trying to balance the situation when it comes to a Taurus person or Aries person, has this insight of someone very, very needy. Someone's in poverty, isolations, okay? Or maybe you need to isolate a King of Cups because maybe a King of Cups is very greedy, overindulgent, very corrupted person. He's a con man. So now you're looking at financial person that doesn't have no financial literacy. So now you're looking at the Empress. The Empress and the Two of Cups, looking at this relationship, very motherly person, or this person could be looking at his wife. Okay? Because now we're looking at nurturing, beauty. Beauty is in you and outside of you, collective. And now you're looking at creativity and abundance. All right? We're looking at the energy of relationships, the passion, the truth, the breakthrough. Someone's making a new beginning and a new love. Because now you're looking at the high standards of a Two of Cups, God's Two of Cups. Because now we're mastering, we're crafting, but someone's acting very crafty. They're looking for a promotion, but they're going to be very heartbroken because now we're looking at an idealistic, romantic journey. Someone's probably insecure about this spiritual, romantic journey, okay? So now someone's very obsessed with being unrequited love. Okay, because somebody wants to be someone else. This is karmic, taking someone's identity. This is a karmic copy. So now we understand somebody is very lonely, needs to be abandoned because they're very obsessed when it comes to their emotions. All right, because now we're looking at Five of Cups. All right, Five of Cups is about loss, regrets. All right, but you can take them into greats. Okay, because there's grief and debrief when it comes to feeling abandoned or unloved in this group. Because there seems to be a lack of love and support or a spiritual family. So someone's not turning around maybe because they had a lack of support when it comes to their own spiritual family. They were more focused on someone's obsession because someone's very lazy and controlling in this group. But somebody doesn't want to turn around or didn't want to turn around due to someone being very smothering, very dependent on this love and support from this group. But someone seems to be having an insight of an opportunity of a horizon coming to expand maybe a family, because now they're looking at an idealistic, romantic, spiritual journey. Maybe it's the second time. Maybe they're trying for the second time, maybe. So now you're looking at following one's heart. Okay, remember the seat of the soul. You can't force the horse to drink the cup of love. Okay, the heart has to lead you to love, you know, because the heart is the seat of the soul. So maybe someone's following one's heart towards a proposal, a relationship, towards a Two of Cups, a reunion. Okay, because now you're looking at Three of Cups, you're looking at relationships, you're looking at partners, you're looking at celebration, you're looking at a circle of support. But someone's very obsessive when it comes to unrequited love, you know. Someone's very jealous because they're all about vanity. Because now we have the insight about someone's adventure when it comes to the Knight of Wands. Somebody was here today, gone tomorrow. They didn't follow their heart. They went straight into a lack of team. Okay, that was very disorganized. Now someone's very obsessed now because somebody saw an horizon. So they were bringing more promiscuity, okay, to expand, to look ahead. So now someone's going through rapid growth because they bring promiscuity to travel, to have an adventure with passion. So now someone's doing some sharp truth talking about an idealistic, romantic Prince Charming, following one's heart. Okay, maybe the Emperor. Okay, because now the Emperor is out with the Empress. Somebody wanting to block the Emperor and Empress, but they're having a breakthrough, new beginning. We're looking at new ideas. Okay, we're looking at clarity, going within oneself, following one's dreams, paying attention. Because someone bring confusions, all right? Because they wanted, it was a wish come true. It was a wish fulfillment for a Sagittarius or Aries person to abandon the Two of Cups. Because under the feelings, it was obsession for the Two of Cups. Maybe the King of Cups wants to be the Emperor and the Taurus wants to be the Empress. They're taking that gamble, a risky investment. But there seems to be a lack of teamwork between a water sign, and an earth sign person when it comes to open up their horizon. They do a lot of traveling, promiscuity, but they're looking at isolation with a King of Cups. Because the Queen of Cups is upside down. Very insecure person. So that means the Emperor is the karmic Taurus person or a Pisces person. Because now someone's looking at maybe reading messages or seeing rapid speed of someone walking away from people, things in places that not serving them for their highest good. To make that breakthrough, to bring a new beginnings and ideas. It could be a King of Cups. Because he realized he's walked into a lack of teamwork when it comes to love and support. Maybe this Emperor fought a karmic Pisces person or a Taurus person, was an opportunity for rising, but they just went into a lack of teamwork with no love and support. It wasn't a soul family. It was a karmic family. So now maybe someone's turning around now and going towards a Two of Cups, a soul family. Because now we're looking at taking that leap of faith. Someone's going to go with no baggage, no expectation. Because maybe someone, a Pisces person, has too much baggage, or a Taurus person, it was more about vanity to come out of poverty. Someone didn't want to be left out in the cold, maybe from love and support, but they have a lack of teamwork. So now someone's taking that leap of faith, no expectations, no baggage, illuminated the mind. The mind seems very clear, the eyes are closed. So they're using their faith in God and the intuition, and they're taking a leap of faith to walk away from people, things, and places that's very obsessed, lazy, and stubborn. And they quite a very risky investment within this family that lacks support. So now someone's moving, but someone doesn't want someone to move. So they've done a lot of promiscuity to change the opportunity, to change the horizon, to expand their money, finances, because somebody was needy in poverty and didn't want to be isolated if there's someone took the leap of faith and turned their back. So now we're looking at maybe someone was looking at someone's wealth, because 5 and 5 is 10. Maybe a Taurus person or two Tauruses person. Could be two. Or an Aries person, Sagittarius person. Take it as it resonates. It's coming to an end, man. A lover. Maybe a Gemini person. Why is that turned over? Maybe looking at an Aquarius person on doing their own business. Making their own business decisions. Healing. Maybe someone has a wish fulfillment coming through. Use your intuition, people. Don't let none of my reasons be false. Let it resonate. Don't let people take your power away. You own your own power. Tarot readers are only there to affirm. They're not there to tell you what to do. All right? So now you're looking at poverty. You're looking at isolation. Because somebody was looking at more promiscuity. Okay? Because now we see the truth. Maybe about a Taurus person. Or King of Cups. Or someone's emotions. When it comes to bringing their horizon. Using their intuition. The psychic gifts. Because someone seems to be very greedy. When it comes to the foundation of maybe someone's marriage, and the Emperor when it comes to making a difficult decision, because it came into greed, overindulgence. But maybe they're looking at a new cup of love, trying to balance oneself. It's all about self-love. Someone's heartbroken. The Emperor is very heartbroken, okay? Because he went on to unrequited love. Maybe he's following his heart now. Maybe an Aries person or fire sign person. Now looking at the truth, someone's heartbroken, maybe a Libra person, or heartbroken about maybe their choices of friendships, marriages, or maybe how they treat their own self, you know. Went on a self-hate shopping spree when it comes to contracts with partnerships, you know, that have lower vibrations. So now we're looking at the law, you know. What's the law of yourself? So someone bringing a stalemate when it comes to like a difficult choice. Somebody was waiting. Maybe an Aquarius person. Someone feels this person is very compassionate. Okay, now you're looking at the King and Queen of Cups. Very intuitive. Looking at the comfort, the caring. Looking at maybe someone giving someone good advice. Maybe someone's gone to a therapist or a healer to have a conversation, how they feel. But now someone's looking at the comforts of caring. Someone's very intuitive. They're looking at the cup of life or the cup of love. So maybe this masculine came in with like immature emotions. Maybe they're healing from a difficult decision to come in with mature emotions because they have the truth about air sign person. Maybe they feel bad for blocking this person or heartbroken. They broke their own heart. Why? Because they went promiscuously to a group of goddamn people that don't care about nothing but themselves. They took that risk. They went into a situation where there was no love. Do you understand? Because now you have 5 and 3. It was always third people in these people's energy. There was never just 2 people. So now you understand somebody was in this group, maybe a Pisces person, okay, and a Taurus person with a fire sign person. It was all about obsession, lazy, breaking people's hearts, making promises that don't get fulfilled, draining the emotions, and stabbing people in the heart. Biting the hand that feed them. I don't understand how these people operate, man. They don't like each other, but let's blend family and friends together. Because it's about obsession. It's obsession, man. It's obsession. It's too much obsession. So now someone's looking at the truth, the clarity about promiscuity, about travel or adventure. Because now we're looking at emotional control, looking at balance, looking at the King and Queen of Cups. Perfect emotion, matched emotions for a 2 of Cups to go within. For a reunion, okay, because now we're looking at a situation where someone's work is coming to an end, or someone's high standards, it just wasn't there when it comes to marshalling one's craft, to go within, to look at their resources. They don't have none. See, it's empty. 7 and 8, it was coming from romance. 7 and 8. So this person is seeing the truth. That where they walk to passionately with quick movements to a decision, to a team of people that's obsessed, they were getting their emotions from unrequited love. Why? Because they don't have any gifts in themselves. We call them gifts in an air sign person. But wherever someone went, there was no emotions, no resources. It was a waste of time. So that's why they're bored at work. Why? Because they don't have resources. They have to wait for other people to accumulate something, to steal something, to be obsessed about, to fight. Do you know what I mean? They don't have nothing. So someone has to face the shadow of self and take that leap of faith and step forward away from people, things, and places. Why? Because they don't have resources. It's the truth. The resources is not there. There's no emotions. It's a shell. They're around shells, karmics that look, vampire energies, man, that look for energy. They look for energies, you know. So now that's coming to an end. Or maybe someone doing spiritual transformation because somebody wants to block maybe a Taurus person or a Libra person and defending themselves because they're going for a tower moment or someone trying to stop a tower moment. It can happen anyway. And the longer they leave it, it's just getting worse. It's getting worse. The obsession would just get worse. It would just get worse, man. I'm not keeping myself under no one's obsessive spell. You're mad. No fucking way. So now when you walk away, now you become your 9 of Cups. You're using your intuition. Now all your dreams will come true. Now you can take all the risk. Now you got love and support. Why? Because your soul family is helping you to be that passion, to have that control, to have that authority, to have your wishes come true, maybe healing, or maybe whatever you want. It's going to come. Yes, it's coming. Just have that leap of faith. Go by faith and not by go by faith and not by sight. Just walk away from people, things, and places. Just end it. End all these options. It's not doing nothing for you. If you're on your own, there you go. 8 and 9. There you go. You work on yourself, man. Walk away from people, things, and places, and there you go. 9 of Cups now. No more abandonment issues. No more being around people that's stubborn, dull. Take gambling, a risk investment. Somebody's reckless when it comes to a soulmate connection. Maybe a Capricorn person or a King of Cups or maybe a Taurus person. All right? Because now we're looking at reckless spending. So now someone's being very open about someone's financial instabilities, insecurities. They took that risk. They're the fool, but not the good fool. You know? They're not taking that leap of faith. It comes with more difficulties. So someone's moving forward to the sun of the soul. Someone's probably been guided by the soul, or maybe been guided by a Aquarius person or a Leo person. Take it as it resonates. But now we're coming to calmer waters. Why? Because it was a difficult situation. Wherever that person was, a Leo person or an Aquarius person was, it was a very difficult situation. Now, when you walk away from people, things, and places, and you trust your non-baggage and you trust your intuition, now the mind comes to calmer waters, and your soul tribe or your soul babies all moving you to calmer waters. Better times ahead. Better times ahead. Told y'all, better times ahead. Oh, King of Cups, man. He's just a fucking darkness. He's trying to dim someone's happiness. A Leo person with a Capricorn person, a Tower moment. See, leap of faith, man. These are fools at work. See, same pattern. The energy needs to change. And the more these people don't change their energy, the more their nasty stuff is coming out in the open, the dirty laundry. It's something they can't control. Minor arcana. Minor arcana. Minor arcana. That means these are things they cannot control. They might can control their feelings of abandonmentship. They might can control one or two feelings by walking away. But when it comes to like the Fool, people don't care what society says. They trust their intuition. They go against the norm. And that will bring your heart to calmer waters. That brings happiness. So now we understand the King of Cups is a bloody toxic masculine, man. He's toxic. Maybe with a Taurus person with his stupid idea. Running up and down the place, promiscuity. Yeah, keeping each other happy in the bed. Well, that one goes off to someone else to say, oh, I want your resources, but take the money, the resources, the plans, and go to someone else and share that information. That's madness. Now they're looking at regret now, missed opportunities. Maybe because I can see the star sticking out. When it comes to fame, maybe, or healing. When it comes to planting a foundation with a team, it's too much like obsession. It's too much obsession. Maybe around a Leo person at work. King of Cups again. King of Cups, man, he's a devil, man. He's too toxic with his fake foundation at work. It's fake. He's a fake person, man. Now the truth is out, and that's on his head. On his head, man. So now you're looking at burden. He takes on other people's burden. That's the truth. He took on someone else's burden. And now his mind is reckless, insecure. He might be a little bit cold. Or the masculine is healing. He sees this burden of his King of Cups. He sees the truth about this promiscuity, about this adventure, about this passion. It's not passion anymore. It's obsession now. It's obsession for people's possessions. What I mean, like people's ID, people's information, ID, info, you name it. It's mad. These people are crazy. He's got to walk away from his King of Pentacles, his King of Cups. He's got to walk away. He's a greedy man. He could be like a businessman. He's greedy. He's into overindulgence, corruption. He could be married to a Sagittarius person. Maybe he's hiding his burden from a Sagittarius person when it comes to financial, when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to clarity. Maybe he's hiding his burden in shame, what he done with a Taurus person when it comes to information, a lover. It brought them into like financial problems, corruption, greed. I reckon this earth sign done something really bad with this King of Cups. I was going to say that. The masculine is healing anyway, but it's King of Cups. He's probably a married person. He's probably famous or looking at like a dreams come true, a wish fulfillment. He's thinking about Aquarius person, the difficult choices of his decision, creating a stalemate for an Aries person, a fire sign person. He went for an opportunity with promiscuity. This King of Cups, man, he's a greedy, overindulgent, corrupted person. He's a con man. He's a con man. It's the truth. He's a needy person in poverty. He's seen another person who took that risk. When he's seen a Sagittarius person, Taurus person, but given Taurus person information and wealth. to create maybe books or something about information, documents, plans, ideas, them two. It was a fucking adventure. An adventure. Happy family. I reckon the family were involved as well. But divided loyalty. Divided loyalty. When it comes to this lover, a Capricorn person, they're thinking about maybe a Libra person in their mind, think about Queen of Cups. Maybe a Gemini person, think about the thoughts of someone being patient, Earth Angel. Someone's looking at balancing their emotions. They're looking at sparkling ideas that had investments from a Taurus person, sparkling ideas, a third-party person in this institution, a Taurus person, heartbroken about a decision, a judgment. Now it's a Tower moment. Maybe Leo's got to stand up for themselves against a Sagittarius person and a Taurus person. Yeah, to start his whole foundation all over again. Someone's probably single but worried about this lie. It's a lie, man. The lie is big, man. I'm telling you, the lie is so big. There's so much more to come out. And that's what they're fearing. But the more you provoke the ancestors, I can do what I want. I can do whatever. And you cut your kid to look like God's love. I don't think people understand how much God loves me. And I don't think people understand why, because they don't believe in God. That's why. All right. Remember, walk in love, talk in truth. Love you guys. Bye.